Garth, welcome back to Chicago.
Hey man, thank you. Welcome.
This isn't the first time you kicked off a tour here in our city. Why Chicago?
Well, let's hope this kickoff does as well as the last kickoff did. It's the place, and we talk about dive bars, talk about Joe's. This is what it's all about. So it's pretty cool to team with Seagram's and just kind of spend your summer on two missions. One, make sure your local dive bar kind of survives, so support them. And then two, everything's about drinking responsibly, and we're all here to have a good time, but the good time also is all the way home and safe in bed too. So it's going to be a fun summer just talking about dive bars and talking about music, and that's where I come.
How's everybody doing? Doing all right?
What is your affinity with dive bars? Why do you like them so much?
I think this is where it was all born. It's, when you play Friends in Low Places or you play Call in Baton Rouge or all that stuff, you can still hear them echoing off the bricks of the honky-tonks you played in. So this is going to be fun. And the crazy thing is, all the guys that you play those honky-tonks with are the guys we'll be playing tonight with. So drummer's original guy, piano's original guy, they're all original guys. So this is going to be like, there's fun and then there's stupid fun, and then whatever's that's what this is going to be.
I mean, we've seen you in stadiums all across the world. What's it like for you to be on a small stage in a small room and kind of be able to connect with your audience?
It's crazy. It's so far for me, it's been the other way around. What we're doing is we're turning stadiums into honky-tonks, right?
Welcome to Joe's in Chicago, right?
And so tonight, we just want this baby to be exactly what it is. Loud, totally out of control, utter chaos at high volume, and that's going to be fun.
The dive bar tour, also the song Dive Bar, how long did it take you to write?
It took about a year total to write, but a kid named Mitch Rossell about a year ago brought the idea to come in. And so we sat down with Big Chuck and just talked. It's just fun with these guys. It's a conversation with a guitar. That's all it is. And we want to do a thing called what we call Jones meets Stones kind of thing. A real loose kind of raucous kind of fun thing, but it has that George Jones roller coaster kind of melody on it. And I got to tell you, Blake Shelton, MVP on this one. He came in, just nailed it on the first take. We sang it 2 or 3 more times just because I had such a joy hearing him sing it, but we ended up using his first take. It's as natural as the day is long for him to sing this song.
We're gonna spin.
I read that when he was asked to be a part of the song, he said, quote, hell yes, before he heard the song or before he saw the lyrics. He said you were the reason why he really got into country music. That has to be quite an honor.
It's very sweet when people say that. It does make you feel old, but it makes you feel old in a good way, because my whole life I've always wanted to be George Strait, and I know what George means to me. So to think that this guy was in high school on our stuff, that's where I was with George Strait stuff. So that makes me feel not just great, but makes me feel kind of like the old guard, which means you've had a pretty good run.
And it's still going.
Well, thank God.
I was at the Windy City Smokeout this past weekend. Your picture was up on the billboard about trying to win tickets. People were losing their minds with a chance to get in here. Country music's changed so much more mainstream, really because of you. I know you probably don't want to take credit, but you really are the guy that kind of made people go, oh wow, this is country, I like it.
It's kind of weird, man. Every generation has a page turn on it. So when we came in, we were the guys that were the outlaws. No man, you can't do that. That's not country music. Now you hear our stuff and you think, wow, that's stone country music. And these new guys, no, you can't do that. That's not country music. That's how we all do.
Yeah, you talked about how country music has changed a little bit. Now you got Old Town Road
right,
that everybody's singing, Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus. What are your thoughts when you hear how mainstream it's really become?
You know what? It doesn't matter what the source is. It's the sincerity behind it. So good songs, good things that, for me, I think are just our lives every day. The news at 6 put to music. That's what I've always called country music. So as long as it stays sincere, I don't care how it's dressed up. It's country music.
Yeah. What are your earliest memories of playing in small bars?
Well, try to remember, I was playing in honky-tonks probably 6 years before I ever got a record deal. So for me, it was just a continuation. When they told me, okay, you're going into the honky-tonks, but now you're going in as a recording artist, I thought, cool. Because now the deli tray is going to be a little less slick, a little less green. It won't be there that long. But it's fun. Man, you scrimp by, you crawl by, and you're so thankful. And it's the best time of your career. 7 guys in a 7-passenger van, all your gear. smells, stinks, all that stuff, and it's so much fun.
Right, playing for a few beers at the bar.
That's it, man.
But we are being responsible. That's a big, big, big message behind this whole dive bar tour.
Yeah, man, and I think that's the right way to do it too. Is if you're going to fly a flag, fly the flag of being responsible. So do unto others, treat everybody equal, and know that you have a responsibility to yourself and everybody out there when you leave that bar to get home safe, get yourself home safe, get everybody you pass home safe as well.
Do you have a favorite Garth song that you have to sing every night?
Yeah, well, you've got your list that you better do, or they're going to be waiting for you at the bus, right? So you got Friends in Low Places, you got the Thunder Rolls, the Dance, Shameless, Call 'em Baton Rouge, these things, and then every now and then you'll get to sneak in just one of your own, and they'll just sing along with you. But be careful what you pick, because if you pick George Strait's Amarillo by Morning, and they sing it louder than anything they've sang all night, that's going to catch you off guard right there. God dang it, still want to be the king, right? So, but they'll let you go wherever because they know you're going to play the stuff they came to hear. So they'll let you go down any road you want. That's what makes it a joy playing.
What is it about Chicago fans and Chicago music lovers in this town?
I wish I knew, man. I'm not from Chicago. I stick out like a sore thumb here, but people have always embraced our stuff here. And when you're sitting there in the most critical part of your life, you've been home since 1998, there's no tour. 2014, you're going to launch a tour. You're going to put your hat back in the ring, right? And you're going to risk embarrassment of nobody showing up. And you got to pick one place in the world that you're going to, hopefully people will show up. And that one place, Chicago. And it turned out fantastic for us.
There's a line around the block, and half
Oh, really?
the people aren't. Oh yeah, I got in here a couple hours ago. The line was already started.
That's sweet.
So they're supporting you through and through.
They just always have, and I don't know why, but if I could say one thing to them, it'd be thank you a million times, man. Thank you for the dream. Your dad, you grew up, you know it. The chance to get to support your family doing this, that's the luckiest gig right there on the planet.
Garth, you're the man.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
Tell
it.
your dad I said
All right, I will.
Thanks.
I will. Are you a big social media guy?
Yeah.
I got to show you this. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what is it? I'll play you country music, not I'm going to dunk on your
It says when you have a rodeo at 6, but you have to dunk on some fools at 7.